everyone, and welcome back to
No wonder they
Banishers
won't
Ghost
open.
of New
They don't have
Eden.
a choice.
Today
Another
we're
attack
simply
may
going
overrun
to
The
try
nest
to
might be near.
find some
There's a
people who
trail
has
to follow in the
gone
snow.
missing.
More coming.
them. Come and get your breakfast, boys.
Yeah, I thought so.
Stay
Gone.
down. I feel like a bloody target practice. Die, you bastard! Ending spectres. The fort will run out of powder.
These pests don't spring from nowhere.
Get back up!
Get out of there!
Right, this on for size.
That's it. That's the place. Fill in the hole. Bury them all.
Would like to find a way up there. Yes, there is a chest up there. And there's no way up there in here. So hold on. That didn't help a thing. But where the heck?
I should buy the fort a little time.
Let's hope it's not too late for the famous Mrs. Priest.
Nah. I mean, it seems like the only way to get there is eventually from behind. So we'll see. Okay, there is a rope. We can't use. Do you get a feeling where probably going to use this to get up there? Stop. The lift. Lift where? Hold on. Yeah, it's in there. We can't get there yet.
Something's here.
Hi there.
I have another in sight. Move it, Red. Awash with specters.
Did the foraging party really come this way?
That would explain why they haven't returned.
Stay in here out of bounds, no hunting, nor other endeavor.
Is it just me or?
I felt it too.
Oh. Up here.
Picking up something spectral nearby.
I suppose we should follow.
Aye, he said survivor. Let's hurry.
This one's not been dead long.
Let's hope he stays that way.
Lieutenant, as required, this delivery includes 3 new measuring lines, 1 belt for a lift system, 2 barrels of lamp oil, 10 pickaxes, and entirely paid for in advance. Davis. Find the survivor! And all we find is more ghosts. Of course.
Did we miss a few?
Hurry! She's being overrun! Come on!
What? Survivor? Dead? Oh my god. Hear some voices here.
My bolt is shot!
Come on, come on! I think that is the ghost of the man we found earlier. Hello.
Talking all the fun.
That's more of.
Watch out. Spectre position.
Wah.
That's the sound of a corpse cocking a gun. Have some of this. You sure you're not hurt?
I think that was all of them.
Stop forcing.
Talk to Helen, please.
A timely arrival. You'll be Haskell's Banishers. Thank you. Thank you both.
You can see me.
Clear as day, just as I can see. This is my husband. I am Helen Priest.
Antea Duarte. This is my partner, Red McGrath.
It is rare that the living can see the lingering dead.
All I know is one day I woke after 7 long years of grief, and my Sebastian was back. It was as if my prayers had at last been answered. That was enough for me.
In times of danger, I am duty-bound to protect the woman I love. You understand?
7 years. Why come back now?
It did not feel like 7 years. Suddenly, I felt her pain calling to me.
Divine intervention or otherwise, all that matters is that my dear Sebastian is back. Now, when I need him most.
We found the rest of your men outside. They're gone. I'm sorry.
We were overrun. I sent Matthews and Williams with the supplies to race for the hoist.
This was a risky expedition. But Helen had no choice. If the survivors were to rely on Pennington alone, the fort would have already fallen.
I suspect that's so. Sometimes difficult choices must be made. That's courage.
All the courage in the world will be worthless if those in command won't match it.
Pennington did this while monsters relentless besieged the fort. But make no mistake, these men's deaths are on the captain's conscience. If he has one.
How so?
7 years ago, a plague came to New Eden. Pennington quarantined the sick in the mines, walled them up. They were dark times. Hard times. None knew what the morrow would bring. We all lost much. Too much. As second in command, Sebastian volunteered to stay. Walled in with the others, he held out the longest. He died a hero. And now the Forsaken are rising. They demand revenge.
Who would blame them? I watched them die. Soldiers and miners, sick and hungry, begging for help they knew would never come.
Captain Pennington has much blood on his hands.
I'm sorry. You've been through a lot.
We have. We are, and will persist till we prevail.
We should get back to the fort. We will escort you.
I'm afraid I locked us in when I broke the latch.
If there's a way out, we'll find it.
To make you angry. Lock looks broken. I doubt that gate will ever open again.
Nah.
Impressive. You Banishers are quite something.
That's all her.
A Banisher marched with my father's infantry. Good for morale, he said.
Soldiers usually carry their ghosts with them. War is good for our business.
I take it that's how you met. I know a soldier when I see him fight.
I never worked for the army, but something like that.
will come back for you, my friend.
My sympathies.
All of this for 2 miserable powder boxes. How low has Pennington brought us?
If you didn't like him, why did you follow him?
I followed his reputation, but he's no longer the same man.
What would you do in his place?
I'm doing it. He sits behind his walls waiting for them to fall, and I'm out here fighting to live. We're fighting for our lives. The captain is in the way.
These internal conflicts are a risk for the stability of the fort.
A necessary risk for the survival of all. But I agree. This must end. You may leave the crates. I'll send someone back for them.
Yeah, the path should be quiet. We cleared the area of the Spectre's nest.
Well, that's a relief. Follow me.
Well, we'll see if they will let us in this time.
White! Open the gates!
Priest! What are you lot waiting for? Open the gates!
Go talk to Pennington. Make him understand, if you can.
Where can I find him?
He hides in his office. You'll find him there.
Where are the others? Williams and the other chap?
Matthews, we were ambushed.
God have mercy on their souls.
Nah. Oh. Probably upstairs. Yeah, it's upstairs, but we can't get to it yet. Damn. Official document. With the death of Private Forbury, according to Forbury's wishes and to award his military exploits during the Battle of Bloody Brook, Teddy the Shadow is appointed to be the owner of Forbury's late properties, including his rifle. May the Shadow carry this fine gun with honor. Private Talbot Williams, letter number 2. My sweet Ethel, some of my comrades are sick. I can do nothing for them, squeamish as I am. Matthews spent the night at the nurse's side, carrying spew in the buckets. A good man, though he speak little. I am cold, I am hungry, I am tired, and there is fighting yet to do. Your Talbot. Private Matters poetry. A poetry? Or a poem? That is something different. Sickness, oh, sickness of a soldier. Left page. Shadows start to sink. The sky is falling. The days turn into nights. The specters are at my door. I hear them clawing at the gates. I can run, but I know I'll never escape. The shadows are my friend. I hear them calling out my name, scratched. I'm a living hell with no soul, just a ghost haunting his own house. Right page. I walk towards death, breathing my last breath. Mother used to say, death is only a horizon. I used to be afraid, but now I'm ready for my sun to set. A letter from Cotton Peabody's sister. My dearest Cotton, I know it's been a long time, and I know you asked me not to write to you anymore, but you broke my heart the day you asked me to stop contacting you. I shall try one last time. I am sorry to learn about your health, and I hope you will recover soon. Errol and I have a little girl. I know you never accepted my love for him, but we are happily married. We named our child Mary, like our beloved grandmother. We live in a beautiful little house. We have a cow and 7 chickens, and Errol has found work as blacksmith. It is not an easy life, but we have food on our table and fire in our heart. I feel happy and loved, and I would like you to feel the same. I will try to send you some money. Until we hear from you, your worried sister, Waverly. The official translation of Christian Bible for the Church of England that also serves as the official Bible for Puritans. We have found a lot of them around here. Is there anyone sleeping up there? We'll try to complete that mission too, side mission, but...
Bennington.
No time, no way out, no hope, no way in. No time at all.
Captain Pennington, sir.
Mr. McRae, you live.
There's work to be done.
Work? You had work. A mission. To bring one last glimmer of hope. To gladden our hearts before the pit takes us all.
You secretive bastards haven't helped.
The job is done. There's no more hope and little enough time. All that remains is the pit. Welcome to the last stand, McWraith. Welcome to the end.
I wouldn't surrender just yet, Captain. I found Helen Priest. We brought supplies.
A waste of effort on both accounts.
Hardly. We saved a life. Resupplied, you may save more.
For the sake of what? For the sake of days, a week perhaps? You've saved no one. You've prolonged the terror. The dead will come. Our throats will feel their bony fingers soon enough. The end is inevitable.
It is if you will not act, people are ready to fight.
The people man the ramparts, ready to fight.
You sound like Priest. She has changed. Her return to Fort Jericho has made her impulsive, irrational, quarrelsome. I believe she did not fully grieve her husband's loss. Returning to the scene has, it seems, reopened the wound. It festers. She'll join the lieutenant soon enough. When our defences crumble at the last, the pit shall take us all.
How do things stand there? That is the last thing we heard eventually ask.
Fair to say your tactical retreat from New Eden Town has not served you.
The town was doomed to fall to the curse. We disagreed on everything. There was nothing left to do but leave. We did not know there'd be no escape. No Smith gathered the bold and the governor let the affair flock to him. We never agreed on anything in the first place.
The new Smiths are holed up in the woods, planning soon to leave for Boston.
They may leave for Boston, but the curse will follow. The curse will follow until their backs are against the wall.
I came across the governor and his flock. They're in the Harrows. The fields are in a pitiful state.
As is the rest of New Eden. Death hangs upon the wind and courses through the waters.
As the commanding officer, you must know all the local lumps and bumps.
The lumps and bumps can smooth themselves. I have other priorities.
Why did you come to New Eden, Captain? Why here?
Far from the many wars we fight, you mean? I'd shot enough Frenchmen and more than enough Indians.
Did no one come with you?
Keep to your business, son, not mine.
It's just, there's a portrait hanging on the wall. A family.
I had a wife and daughter once. I'll not entertain you with their story.
Tell me more about yourself and your career.
I did my duty and had the fortune to return alive. That's all. We who are intimate with war tell no tales.
I thought that too. I was wrong. Silence allowed my ghosts to prosper. 'Tis good to tell our stories.
If ever I do tell, I'll not be telling you, son.
Tell me more about yourself and your career.
I did my duty and had the fortune to return alive. That's all.
I thought that too.
If ever I'd...
How do things stand, Captain, as you see them?
Little has changed. The dead flood from the mines. We shoot them down and gain respite. Soon, the onslaught begins anew. The clock of our extinction ticks on towards the hour. We may no more defeat the dead
They
than we may
flood
vanquish the ocean waves.
From the mine, you say?
Folk have little enough hope, and you're leading them further into the darkness.
I've heard the whispers, the murmurs, the plotting from the shadows. We hold to the last. We resist, till retribution rises from the pit and drags us all to hell.
Well, that's something worth waiting for.
I fail to see the appeal of this slow agony.
How unfortunate. Because thanks to you, and the time you bought us, the agony will be all the slower.
permission to take my leave, Captain.
And if I refuse it?
Are you trying to recruit me, Captain? Do you really think I'd take the King's shilling?
If I were to offer enough shillings, I'm sure of it. I need no new lieutenants. But if you wish, you may stay. This key unlocks the unused watchtower. You'll bill it while you're here.
On the one hand, a captain beaten by the world. On the other, his rival, haunted and mutinous.
In a fort besieged by vengeful specters.
Behind all the shit, there's something else. Something darker.
This seems like a nice place to end for today. So that is what I'm going to do. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all in my next video or stream. Bye guys!